Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nakalisha binti Mafiz. Today, we want to present our result for survey on household income in buying essential needs among Malaysian people. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first.
My name is Nafa binti Makiruddin.
Hi, my name is Nusrina Sofia binti Ismail.
Hello, my name is Putri Nurjiah Syakina binti Aisyah.
For introduction, the purposes of us on making this survey is to conclude that the cost of living and decrease in the value of the income from the household against the cost of living can be shown in the change of behavior. However, there are other factors that affect the purchasing behavior are taken, such as age, gender, and education affect the purchasing behaviors of family to a different extent. It is also measured the effect of purchasing behavior on families that may change according to various factors, as a result of the characteristic of families such as the size of the family, the place of living, and the number of individuals in the household are considered as factors that affect in buying essential needs of a household. Families that are a cost of living has a significant effect on tendency purchasing of low-income family, resulting in purchase low-price products that are in their budget. And additionally, families that are in higher income may purchasing products before considering the price of the products. The problem that usually Malaysian people have been facing is the cost of living, whether the government should subsidize the goods or the wages should be increased, and how should the economy be developed in the future.
So what is objectives? Objectives typically define the abilities that is expected to gain. Our objective is to know how much Malaysian people spend monthly to buy essential items. Then, to know the approximate monthly household income of Malaysian people. Next, to know if the household income is sufficient enough to cover Malaysian people's essential expenses. And lastly, to know the financial challenges that Malaysian people mostly face.
So, what's the population? Population means all the things we want to study or analyze in a specific research for study. For example, our population is all Malaysian people.
Next, I'll be presenting from sample. The term sample is used to designate a subset of items that are chosen from population. We made a survey for 80 respondents about household income in buying essential needs among Malaysian people.
For data collection method, we use online survey which is Google Form to distribute it. Then, we wait for the respondent submission of the Google Form questionnaire. Thirdly, 80 participants were selected at random for the study since there was an equal chance of selection for each person. To conclude, online survey proved to be an effective method of collecting data.
Given the objective of understanding household income in buying essential needs among Malaysians, we use the convenient sampling technique. It allows more nuanced analysis of different strata allocate their income toward essential needs.
This histogram shows money spent monthly to buy essential items. Based on the histogram, we found that most of the respondents spent around 400 to buy the essential item.
Based on the objective above, it shows the highest approximate monthly household income of the respondent are below 2,000, which is 28 respondents, and the lowest is in 81,000 to 10,000 income range.
The bar chart explains household income to be sufficient to cover respondents' essential expenses. Through the results we found, there are 32 respondents who feel that household income is sufficient to cover their essential needs, and there are 18 respondents who are uncertain about how sufficient the household income to cover their essential needs.
From question 16, which is on my right side, it shows that the highest, which is 26 respondents, were facing an economic uncertainty. Credit card was the lowest financial challenges that most Malaysian people face.
So, for the conclusion is, first, the money spent monthly to buy essential items. Majority of respondents spend between 400 to 499 ringgit. Second, approximate monthly household income. Most respondents are in below 2,000 ringgit income range, influenced by the overall economic condition of the surveyed area. Third, household income to be sufficient to cover essential expenses. Individuals in this category believe their household income is sufficient to cover their essential expenses. And lastly, financial challenges are most important to respondents. People mostly face economic uncertainty problems, and it may cause because of inflation.
Lastly, for the recommendation, I think the government needs to create a cheaper homes for people with low income. They can also give loans to those struggling to pay rent, which would help ease financial stress for these families. Also, the government can start programs that give money or services to people or families going through money problems. They could give out coupons or cards that give discounts on food for those who need help buying groceries. Lastly, the government should lower the prices of important things, like food. For instance, they could set temporary rules to stop prices from going too high during tough times for the economy. So, that's all from us. Thank you for watching our presentation. Bye!